Hey, what's up, Lightbolt Joe here. Today we're going to discuss the 2021, I don't actually know who made this, film, horror comedy film, Black Fridays. This stars Devon Sawa, Bruce Campbell, Ryan Lee's in this. There's a lot of other people are in this. I, when I'm watching this, I'm looking at Ryan and I'm like, why do I know him? He looks so familiar. Why does his teeth look so familiar? And then I looked it up and he was a little kid in so many films in all the 2000s. I was like, oh, this kid. And I was like, haha. So it's great to see him now in his late 20s still doing projects as an adult. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool watching. I've said this so many times recently. It's cool watching people grow and adapt to the age that they are to play characters of that age. Devon Sawa, for instance, we all know and love him, and we're introduced to him as human Casper back in 1995, and then he was in Idle Hands, and then he's been in Final Destination, a slew of other films, and to watch him now as a dad, watching them grow, playing the age that they are, it's just so cool. I love watching that. Bruce Campbell, we all know and love. He's done horror for quite some time. This is a very campy film. The beginning is very wonky. It's very quick. It's an hour 20 something long. It's about these retail workers at this toy store called We Love Toys, and they're prepping for Black Friday, the big Christmas sales and holiday savings that it is. And in the midst of prepping, this meteorite comes through the warehouse, and it houses this alien parasite who's then starting to infect everybody, and then the shoppers get infected as the store opens, and then they become these zombie creatures, but then they're these hybrid monster creatures, and then they all start to like osmosis together and like create this gigantic hybrid shopper alien monster, and who then wreaks havoc on the toy store. Very interesting, very campy. The beginning is wonky, the middle was good, the ending was great. It's got great horror elements, it has great creature design, but again, it was wonky getting into it. That's my only concern. It's a campy kind of film. It's not blockbuster kind of film, but the special effects were great, the character designs were great, and the horror aspect to it mixed with the comedy worked very well together. And then realizing some truths along the way about oneself and life and things of that nature. It was very, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I love horror comedy films. They're unique. They're very rare, and they're very unique, and they're very entertaining in that, if they're done well, they're very entertaining, especially with the creature designs of certain kinds of production companies. So sometimes it could be meh, and then sometimes it's really cool. So this happened to be a really cool one. There was no really explanation of the parasite or where it comes from, if it was a hive mind, but we didn't need to know it. It was just horror and comedy and watching these people we've all grown up with do some horror stuff on Black Friday. Very dangerous day for retail workers indeed, but very entertaining film. I do recommend it. I wish there was a musical, to be honest. I'm thinking more in Honor and in the Apocalypse. It was a zombie Christmas musical. This would have been a zombie alien Christmas musical. That would have been neat. I want one of those now. I want one of those now. We gotta look into that. We gotta see if that exists. On to the next review. Mucho mahalo.